Welcome back. Hopefully, welcome back. Hopefully, you've been here before, but if this is your first time, still welcome. It's great to have you. And in this video, we're going to take a look at a place that since April of 2023 has only had two properties either go active and be sold or be sold. Two properties, all right? One is currently active. One has recently been sold since April until this date in October 3rd, I think it is when I'm making this video. It's a great little spot. Let's give you a little sneak peek into the neighborhood as we run through a little bit of the video right here just to show you, give you a glimpse of the neighborhood. This neighborhood is Ivy Creek. It has about 37 residential properties in it. Sorry for the beeping noise if you hear that. I got messages coming in. It's about 37 properties in this residential neighborhood, and they're all pretty nice. Tax assessed value. The lowest tax assessed value, $406,000. The highest tax assessed value, $756,000. Now, if you know anything about real estate, you're not buying a property at tax assessed value. It's going to be above tax assessed value almost all the time, unless there's an issue and that property has some things going on. Then you might get a deal and get it under tax assessed value. For sure, if you see a listing that says that, just, get your thinker cap on there and be ready to go. This place has beautiful houses. It's close to everything, respectively. Again, it's like 20-minute rule, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and you can get there. And they are really nice looking houses. Before we jump into the meat of the dinner, let's get a little drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. That's your drum roll?
When a tempo isn't specified, any reasonable person would default to lento.
Well, it's terrible and you ruined a fun thing.
That's not entirely true. We have not ruined the fun. Please don't say we ruined the fun. I just want to let you know who I am. I am JD Miller. I work with that international real estate company called EXP, and it is my pleasure to serve you and to help you and to connect if you think you might need some help in the Lynchburg, Virginia area. This is Living in Lynchburg. That's the channel. We do living, working, playing, try to hit some different aspects of what it's like to be in the Hill City. So here is my number. Let's pop it up down here, right there. So you can jot down my number, my name, my email. If you want to get in contact with me, you have it right there. Reach out anytime. If I'm eating or sleeping or driving, I might not answer right away, but I will get back to you, I promise. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes, the heart of the video, the core of what we're doing, whatever other analogy or thing you can say to mean this is what we're talking about. Let's get into it. Ivy Creek. Like I said, only one property has sold since April. Only one property is active currently. So let's take a look at the area first. We are where the number 2 is in the center, and you can see the little hand over top of Lynchburg there. That's like downtown Lynchburg near the river. You can see Liberty University. Let's see, I slide over to the airport here. That gives you a good sense of just where we are. That gray area, that's about Lynchburg City proper. You see up there Boonesboro to the north. So the area we're going to look at is this little drawn rectangle, which I put there, and that is Ivy Creek, where there's only been two properties that have had any action. There's Perryville Road. I'm going to show you some video coming in Perryville Road also, and then we turn on to Hooper. Circling right there, that's Farmington. We've done a video on Farmington, so you can take a look at that if you're interested. And this is the area where there's only about two houses that, well, there's two houses. That's the area where there's about 37 houses right here in this neighborhood that has that rectangle, and that's Lee Jack on the back of Farmington. You'll get a good sense of that in a moment. Ever so briefly, let's take a look at Google Map to kind of overlay, although not really an overlay. Look at one, then look at the other. Let's take a look at Google Maps so I can show you again what we're looking at as far as the area itself. That red marker is where we are in Ivy Creek. You can see 221 Forest Road runs all the way across the south there into Forest, Perryville Road, and Hooper Road that we looked at on the other map. And then, let me see, I think I'm going to show you. First, we'll go to the satellite image. Here's the satellite image, and those are the 37 houses in the Ivy Creek development. You can see a lot of tree coverage right around it. Right to the left of that area is about a 70-acre piece of land, and then to the left of that open area is Farmington, and that's where we can see the difference in the buildup and the number of homes in Farmington. And we can see Lee Jack is up there at the top end of Farmington, just again to point out where we are. Before we jump into looking at these two houses, can I tell you how it feels when you hit that like button, when you subscribe, when you leave a comment? Can I tell you what I feel?
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well, look, we may not love each other. That may be a little overboard, but I do appreciate you very much. If you're watching this video still, right now, if your eyeballs are on me in this video, I appreciate you taking the time and effort to look. I hope I'm giving you some value, and if I am, I do love it when people hit that value button, the thumbs up, when you subscribe. My goal was to hit 1 million subscribers. No, I'm just kidding. We're never going to hit 1 million subscribers, but thank you very much. I do greatly appreciate you. That's with all sincerity. Thank you for watching. Now let's drive into Ivy Creek. Let me show you what it looks like as we get into the neighborhood. If you have seen the Forest video, some of this may look familiar to you. This is 221. We've just passed the Kroger. What else is there? McDonald's, a bunch of shops in a little strip mall, restaurants, and we're heading down 221. Sheetz is going to be up here on the left. To this day, right now, I think the Peaks of Otter are off to my left. When I drive on 221 in this area, it kind of winds and turns, and I get all discombobulated because sometimes the Peaks of Otter are on my right and sometimes they're on my left, and I feel like I'm going in the same direction. It's weird. So Sheetz right there, you can see it off to the left. Straight ahead, you can see some new construction, apartment buildings going up there. They have apartments and townhouses going into this development. And we are going to take a right at this light and head down Periville Road. This is the general area. Off to the left, as we take this right turn, there's another little strip mall there. Monkey Joe's Ice Cream, which my family, specifically my wife, is a big fan of. Me, well, I can take it or leave it. Sorry, Monkey Joe's. I mean, people love you, okay? It's off to the left. Straight ahead, you're going to see Jefferson Forest High School. We are not going to get to Jefferson Forest High School because we are going to turn right on Hooper Road. So let's go ahead and take a look here at what the Hooper Road looks like as we make our way to Ivy Creek. It is a beautiful area back here. Hooper Road, I do enjoy. We actually, when we were hunting for our house, it was the first weekend, and we went into 3 houses on that first weekend. One of them was on Hooper Road, and one of them, while we were in the house, now check this out, while we're in the house, I didn't even have my license yet. I was working on my real estate license, and my mentor partner said, hey, you want the good news or the bad news? I said, hit me with the good news. He said, we're all healthy. We're all going to wake up tomorrow. It's a new day. What's the bad news? Bad news is this house just went under contract. It was just at the height of all the craziness, but that's just to tell you, I like this area overall, generally speaking, and I was even trying to live on Hooper Road. Not in Ivy Creek, but let's take a ride into Ivy Creek and I can show you some of the homes in there. The day of this video, I was driving around with my sister and we were getting some video and some shots of different places. So here we go, turning into Ivy Creek. This is really close to a lot of different places. 25 minutes to downtown, depending on the time of day and the day of the week. 20 minutes to the airport, 20 minutes to Randolph College, 15 minutes to the University of Lynchburg, and give or take 17 minutes to Liberty University. So we come into Ivy Creek, and as you can see here, there are 2 or 3 spurs. I forget without looking directly at the map. You have Ivy Creek, and then you have a couple different spurs off of Ivy Creek Drive that have a few houses on it. Overall, only 37 homes back here, so you're pretty private. You have some nice space, some nice yard space. The houses are beautiful, as you can see. We have a variety of finishes and of styles, 1-story, 2-story. It's a beautiful little location back here. Now, let me drive you on to Bent Creek Road, which is where our 2 houses, ironically, side by side, the one that is active for sale and the one that recently sold. We'll show you where they are, and then we'll do our little house tour, hitting the active one first, just in case you want to buy it before it gets snatched up and goes pending. But this is a beautiful little cul-de-sac. Look at that. Could you live there? Drop a comment. Have I told you that we love comments? Out the side window, the house that you can see pretty well towards the front and the right side is the one that sold. This driveway goes back to that house that's hidden back there. It has a little bit of an offset off the road. There's the house that just sold recently. People are getting ready for Halloween right now, so you see some decorations, some cobwebs around these bushes and things like that. This is the home that is listed, active for sale, listed for $784,000. You can see how it sits back off the road a little bit there. Beautiful front. I love the porch. Gives you some spot to sit. You see the stonework, hardwood floors, an office area inside the door, and off to the other side we have a formal dining room area. You don't see that a lot in these bigger homes, more expensive homes. You will still see an official dining room in some, but some just have a dining area. So here's another look at the office and some of the sleeping areas. Shower curtain. We've got one hook down. But take notice here, this living room, big, wide open. The railings have those metal ballasts that go down the railing area. Huge island. More noises if you can hear that, sorry. Huge island. We have a prep sink on the island. We have a pot filler at the back of the stove. That is a Wolf gas cooktop, high-end cooktop, double ovens. This is a beautiful kitchen. I love the house where I live. Love, love, love it. But I like this kitchen better. I do like this kitchen better. Nice big porch area. And this is kind of cool too. When you see the porches, you have a good portion where people have an area to sit inside screened, and then you have an outer portion that's not screened where you can throw your grill up. We got a real quick look at that grill. Who's doing this video here, slapping by these pictures? Me, I'm doing it. So I slowed down a little at the primary. Look at that primary. What in the world? Primary bedroom, and then off the end of the bed, you walk into that big little like theater area with your own fireplace. That's in the bedroom. This is cool too, the bathroom. I like the color. I like the setup where you got the dual sinks and then you got that shower in the middle. That looks like a comfy shower to me as well. Lots of shower heads. I think there's even one up top there if I didn't miss it. Huge closet. This is a beautiful place. You want to take a look at this place? Give me a call. I'll be happy to go take you to look at this house. Look at this, another bathrooms, bedrooms galore. Let's give you some numbers. What is this? 5 beds, 6 bath, 4,900 square feet on 1.2 acres, built in 2014. Sorry, I got caught up in all the pictures. I wasn't giving you the data. Brick and stone exterior, hardwood carpet tile, some luxury vinyl plank, probably down there in that basement area that's finished up real nice. And that Wolf gas top cook stove. Oh my goodness. Come on, you can do it. That Wolf cooktop stove and the double ovens. Beautiful location. There's your sky shot. What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? That's a beautiful, beautiful place. Listed at $784 only a couple days ago. So if you want to make a move on that, we got to get together. Of course, okay, there I'm dinging again. That's my daughter dinging me. I'll check her out later then. All right, so the next house we're going to look at is our sold house. And yes, this is what I was trying to say before all these messages were coming in. It doesn't matter to me. Pop my number up again here real quick. It does not matter to me if you're looking for a $200,000 house or a $2 million house. I would love to help you. It's be an honor and a pleasure. Give me a call. Let's get the conversation started. We can do that, and then we'll see where we go from there. But let's take a look at our next house. This is the one right next door. This is the one that sold. And before I forget, let me give you some numbers on this one. 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,800 square feet. 28 compared to 4,900 square feet. And this house, as I'm zipping through the exterior pictures, 1.505 acres, about the same acreage, built in 2017, still has a separate dining area, Look at the stair rail. See, the stair rail is a little different. We got the wood ballast. We have this still open area, living room, kitchen area. The design of the house might be kind of similar right in here, but the kitchen, look at that. That kitchen is quite different. It has no island. It has the peninsula and the wraparound counters. We don't have double ovens. We have one. We have, I think that was an electric range. I went too fast. All right. And then you have that open area between the kitchen and living room. I don't know if that was an area for like a dining table over there. We still have the tray ceilings in the primary, but we don't have the extended theater room in the primary. The shower and the tub look a little different, right? So it's just a little bit different level of finishes. This house right here sold for $635,000 in 14 days. Listed for $629,000, sold for $635,000, and that just happened, I think, back in July. We have unfinished area in the basement. We could finish it up for more value. Beautiful spot again. Nice yard, nice deck. No screened-in porch back there. So see, no roof, no screened-in porch. So you see some differences now. $635,000 to $784,000. Is it that much of a difference? It just might be. What do I always tell you, guys? What do I always tell you? Houses are worth what someone will pay for them. So let's take a look. We'll keep an eye on this, and we'll see if that house sells for $784,000 or close. I know you put videos out here on YouTube, and they are evergreen, as they say, if you make them evergreen. So what does that mean? We're not talking about specific current events like interest rates. I just did a Monday market update recently, 7.3, I think, right around there. So that can hurt some people, when you're looking for a house. If you're getting a loan on a $700,000 or $800,000 house, that's going to hurt if you're looking at an interest rate of 7.3 compared to 5, 6. Man, back when they were 3, that was awesome, right? If you got a ton of money, and some people do have cash, some people can spend $700,000 cash on a house, no problem. But there's that pool of people is going to shrink as that interest rates keeps climbing up. It's a crime that those interest rates are 7.3. Okay, I think the lips and the brain might be telling me it's time to end. It has been a pleasure talking with you. You have my name and number. If you want to reach out, if you want to see this active house in Ivy Creek, please give me a call, send me an email. I'd love to show you. I got some videos coming up, maybe a hiking video, maybe a football video. We'll see. Not me playing football. We'll see how that goes, but I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.